I started this channel to take you with me, to show you what it's really like living here. This is POV Oman. No face, no filter, just a camera and the courage to share. So let's begin. Good morning from Muscat. It's Friday here in Oman, and this is how I like to start the day. Coming down to the beach with the Quran, reading Surah Al-Kahf with the sounds of the waves in the background. There's something about this setting that just slows everything down. You know, back in the UK, it wasn't like this. Fridays meant rushing. If you worked in a corporate office, you had to ask for time off just to go for Jumu'ah. And a lot of us would squeeze it in on a lunch break, run to the masjid, pray, and rush right back to the office like nothing even happened. That's actually why I called this episode Jumu'ah for lunch. But here in Oman, Jumu'ah shapes the whole day. Allah tells us in the Quran, "O you who believe, when the call is made for prayer on Friday, hasten to the remembrance of Allah and leave off all trade." And being here on the beach with no boss waiting for me to clock back in, I can't help but think how far we've come. After I leave the beach, I head over to the laundrette. I usually pick up my thobes every Friday. I walk in and I hear the pressing work, the faint smell of the detergent in the air, and the rolls of freshly pressed thobes hanging in order. Now, I usually bring in 15 thobes at a time, and every couple of weeks they're washed, dried, and perfectly pressed, all for about 60 pence a thobe.
1862.
1862.
Yes, please.
The guys here are friendly and the service is solid. Now, my wife says I spend too much on this, but I see it a bit differently. It's one less thing on the to-do list, and it means I can spend more of the day where it really counts. And like my mother always says, لا تتعب نفسك اتعب جيبك, which loosely translates to don't tire yourself out, tire your pocket, if that makes sense. From the laundrette, we head over to my Friday breakfast spot. It's not too far from the house, and everywhere I've been so far is about a 10-minute drive from where I live. And on the way there, we pass by the Sayyida Fatima bint Ali Masjid, a beautiful masjid right by the beach, completed in 2018 in the Mamluk style, according to Google. But every time I walk by or drive by, it reminds me how blessed we are to have these places around us.
Here we go. It's tea time.
Yep, just like you heard me say. First stop is the tea place. I bring my own flask, and for around £1.60, they fill it up right to the top. And that's enough for about 4 big cups of strong, spiced Karak.
Shukran, Habibi. Shukran, Habibi. Yalla, salam.
Next stop is the popular Bahambri spot. For me, this is nostalgic. Growing up in East Africa, Mahambri or Mandazi or Burr as the Somalis call it was always a treat. Nothing beats this combo. Hot Karak and fresh Mahambri. If you're from East Africa or even Hadramaut in Yemen, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about.
You're working hard, eh?
I've become a regular here now, so I know some of the staff by name. Now, even though I picked up the flask of tea earlier, I can't leave without some extras. Some cups of uji, which is like a warm porridge-style drink made from millet. Kachori, which is deep-fried mashed potatoes mixed with spices covered in a light batter. And to top that off, some samosas. Breakfast, East African style, here in Muscat. After breakfast, we prepare properly for the day, taking a shower, putting our best clothes on, and perfuming ourselves before heading out.
الجمعة.
I park up and walk towards the masjid. And around this time, sometimes the roads get busy.
You know what my friend says.
As I get closer, the first adhan echoes through the streets, drawing everyone in.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
The mu'adhin steps forward wearing the Palestinian keffiyeh, and his voice fills the masjid. A small detail but powerful, a reminder that wherever we are in this ummah, we are one.
الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. واذكروا الله يذكركم واستغفروه يغفر لكم وأقيموا الصلاة. الله أكبر. الله.
After the khutbah and prayer, the masjid slowly empties. Outside, the streets go quiet. Most of the shops close, families head home, and the rest of the afternoon has its own pace. Lunch together, perhaps a nap, and just resting indoors. Jumu'ah really is the highlight of the week here. The whole day revolves around it. Comparing back to the UK, Jumu'ah was squeezed into a lunch break. Here in Oman, the whole day is built around it. From morning at the beach to family in the afternoon to evenings out. Everything revolves around Jumu'ah. If you're enjoying this content, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share.